Hello, this is Kevin from Tiny Life Consulting, and we're going to take a look at my ANKER portable power supply to see how it works with my RV battery system. Right now, the battery on my camper is flat as dead. My battery is so dead, you have to say, how dead is it? Well, it's so dead it won't run the pump, and it is just plain weak. So what we did was go camping for 2 days, and usually we've got the refrigerator running all the time with propane, but it does take a little bit of electricity to ignite it. And then we also use the water pump, and we run the heater, because this is the Colorado mountains and we're up at about 8,000 feet, so it gets pretty cold at night. By the second day, this battery is pretty much done. But I'd like to stay out longer than that, and I don't really want to run my generator for hours to charge the battery, because not only is it noisy and makes a bunch of fumes, it bothers everybody in the camper. I have an ANKER power supply model 760, which I've used to run a small zero breeze air conditioner for many days, and it was just beautiful for that. So what I wanted to know was, if my battery in the camper is dead and I plug in my camper's shore power cord to this big old outlet that they have for that, what's going to happen to this thing? I'm probably expecting it to send 10 amps to the battery to charge it, but I also want to be able to run my heater, the furnace, and maybe even warm up my breakfast in the microwave. So this is a test, and we're just going to see how it goes. First thing I'm going to do is turn on the ANKER, and you see it's at 100%, and here we go. Now I'm going to plug this in, then I have to press the button to turn on the outlet. So in it goes, and outlet. Okay, it's on. Let's see what it's doing to my monitor here. If it's getting power into the camper, these should be all lit up. And there it is. Look at that. The battery is looking at full blast, and all my other lights are way brighter and actually giving me a reading. So, this is charging my camper, and it's not even breaking a sweat. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is turn on the refrigerator. And now it's running on AC power. Let's go see what it does to the ANKER. All right, now it says that we've got 6.6 hours left, and it's pulling 267 or 68 watts. The next thing we're going to try is turning on the microwave and seeing if it can handle that, because I do like to warm up my pastries a little bit in the microwave in the morning before I eat them. Okay, so we've got time, 1 minute, and start. And it's running. It looks like it's doing it. All right, the ANKER says it's pulling 1,490 watts out that plug right now, and it's going to last for 1.2 hours at this rate, which, that is just fine, because that's what I wanted it to do. All right, so we've run the test. I liked how it turned out. It has plenty of power to charge a completely dead battery, car battery. That's a deep cycle marine battery in here, pulling about, I thought it pulled about 10 amps when it charges, but according to the display, it's pulling 277 watts, which is only about, it's less than 3 amps. So that's probably not going to charge the battery, but it definitely is enough to run my refrigerator, which is on. It's enough to run my microwave for hour and a half, which is more than I ever needed to. And the last thing we need to test is the furnace. All right, the next thing we want to test is the furnace. We will kick that on. And it's on. Turn it up. And the furnace is starting up and the motor's running fine. Now we'll take a look at the front of the Anker and see what it's drawing. Okay, the front of the Anker, it's telling me it's drawing 326 watts, and we've got 5.5 hours left of power to run it. All this time we're charging the battery in the camper too, and the refrigerator's running. So, this thing hasn't even turned on the fan to cool it off yet. I'm pretty impressed. So what I'm deciding is that if that had 5.5 hours to run with pulling what it was running, it would certainly charge the battery that's on in the camper quite a bit, because I only have to plug it into an outlet overnight and that battery's fully charged. So after 5.5 hours, that means by the end of the afternoon, that battery's probably got enough juice. The onboard marine battery has enough power to get me through the night, running the heater and keeping the refrigerator running. So that would be a third day of camping, which is what I was looking for. I don't have a way to test that right now. As you can see behind me, I've put this camper under the covers for the winter because it's going to snow in about 5 minutes. And we will call it good right there. And you guys, look in the description for the link to buy the Anker or learn more about it. And I'll see if I can get us a coupon code in there as well. So go ahead and, what do they say, smash the like button and subscribe and all that crap. And we'll see you in the next video.